We have 1 minute to go for. Let me clean this screen. Okay, I think it's better. Hi guys. Hi. This is 17:29, which is 5:29, not 5:30 yet. What? Can you give me that bottle of water there, please? So I'm waiting for you guys. I know I said 5:30, but I had to click that and without knowing that it's not okay. It's 5:30 now. I'm talking right now. It's 5:30. So if you are here, say hi, 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 hi. These past days has been so rough on all of us. I'm going to be drinking this water from the bottle. Pardon, my favorite water, the Romiti from Eselunga. So hi Miri, hi sis, how are you doing? Hi, how are you? How is my babies? How are my babies? How are they doing? I'm trying to connect so that I can reply every message. So I can see every message. How are you guys doing? How is family? How is everyone? Thank you for joining me today. It has been a roughly past days for us Nigeria. You guys saw what is going on. This is why I paused my vlogtober, because I couldn't even edit. I couldn't even vlog. I had video to edit. I couldn't edit that video. For my food channel, I have video that I already edited, just the voiceover. I couldn't bring myself to do it because I was so shaking. Like, it was not funny what went down in Nigeria, or still going, but the heat, the main thing went down that day on the 20th, Tuesday. It was, if you guys are on social media, you must have seen one or two posts about it. It was a devastating stuff, but what can we do? We have to pray for a better Africa, better Nigerian. If something happens for in fact, I'm even impressed about how Africans and how other countries came out to cheer Nigerian or everyone. I'm really happy about that. But it wasn't easy. We are okay. I just finished giving them a bath and now getting them ready for dinner, then bed. I hope you are feeling better now. I'm feeling better now, but I don't know if you can hear it from my voice. My voice is a bit a bit so and so, but it's always good to take a break for the our mental health. So that is why I just paused. I realized that I have children. When my kids started asking me, especially cause mama, why are you angry? Mama, why are you angry always? So it was emotional stuff. So I had to quickly pull myself back in order again, because it wasn't it was it's a tragedy, I would say. Okay, so I'm fine. I'm fine. I had to be fine, whether I like it or not. I have to be. I have to bounce back. And I'm sorry for the family that lost their loved ones during this whole thing that is happening right now. And I hope God console them. That is all. We can't bring back the dead, and we can only pray for the family and pray for God to accept the soul of the ones that lost their life. So that is where we are. I'm okay. I'm okay. I will try to get back to finish my vlogtober. Even if I've missed a couple of days, I will try to do my best to finish it, because it's a promise I made to myself. I hate to, when I make promise, I hate not to fulfill that promise. So let's just put these past days that is past, and we can never go back to past, and we have to move over to the move ahead. So yeah, hi. If you are here, please say hi. Say hi, okay? Let me know you are here. Say hi. Tell me where you're joining me from, okay? So I want to quickly say something about the whole situation, the things that are going on right now in Nigeria. About, because a lot of this whole thing, it didn't start the way people are heading right now. A lot of people are making it tribal fight or tribal protest. Please, please, if you have a loved ones that is part of the people that is creating this tribal stuff, tribal fights, tribal hate, During this time, we have to stop them. We are one Nigeria. We are one Nigeria. We can never be two Nigeria. We are one Nigeria, and we have to promote this. We have to tell everyone that we are one Nigeria. Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo, Tifi, Fulani, name them. We are one Nigeria, and for we to make our country a better place, we have to educate ourselves on this, because a lot of people are making it a tribal stuff right now, which is very, very annoying. It's not the reason why this protest started. This protest started for every individual in Nigeria, for everyone in Nigeria, both rich and poor. Yes, love. Sorry. Sorry. So this is why the Christina, no, Christina, no. My baby girl is here, and you guys know how she is. So yeah, so if you have anyone around you that is taking this thing as a tribal fight, tell them that this is not a tribal fight. This is a fight for one nation. Because if Nigeria is good today, nobody will think about the tribe of the other person. Everybody will concentrate in making the good out of the good, okay? But if we put this thing as a tribal war, we can't win it. United, before you win any war, you have to be united before you can win anything. But if we put ourselves into this mess of, I am Igbo, you are Yoruba, you are Hausa, you are Fulani, you are this, is your president that is in the city, or is the Hausa man that is on the city, is the Fulani man. If we start, putting those things there, this beautiful, amazing, hi, Gatona, hi, thank you for joining. Hi, Shidimdu, thank you for joining me. Thank you so much. So if we will start putting this whole thing about, if we start making it about tribal, we're not going anywhere. We are going backward instead of going forward. So it's important we remember the reason of the protest, because it's not only Igbos that we are out. It's not only Hausas that we are out. It's not only Fulanis that we are out. It's not only Yorubas that we are out. The amazing thing about this EndSARS protest is that everyone was out on the streets, like everyone. They don't even remember that they are not one tribe anymore. They didn't remember. Like, all of them were out there asking for one thing. So if you are in Nigeria or anywhere, wherever you are, yes, Christina, get down and pick it up. Wherever you are, please tell your people too that this is not a tribal fight, that this here is a fight for a better Nigeria and a better future. So yeah, that is what I want to say. We are one, we are friends, we are sisters, we are brothers. So please don't use hate, don't let hate divide you, okay? And that goes to other African countries. Let's come together and fix our continent, because Africa belongs to us. Even if we like, Christina, I'm talking. Even if we like, let's run to anywhere. Africa belongs to us. People that will fix Africa is not just the politicians that are on seat right now. We are the people that has to fix Africa, and that has to start with our here mentality. We have to start changing perspective mentalities and the way we think and the way we do things. This is the only way we can fix the African continent, because I got to find out, Christina, stop climbing the water. I got to find out that a lot of African countries are actually having problems. I already know Cameroon on, because I've seen Cameroon on here last year on YouTube. People posting it on Instagram and so, but I got to know that Ivory Coast and the other part of Africans are having problems that nobody is talking about, that they are fighting it alone. We have to come together. We have to fix our continent. We have to fix the world, not just our continent, because it's not only Africa that the problem is going. We have to try to love one another in this world and fix the world, okay? So yeah, happy Sunday. So I hope every one of you are doing okay. Hello, Ne. Hi, IJ. Kedukwano. Hi. How are you guys doing? How are you doing? How is family? I said, let me come up here, because when I talk to you guys live, it's like I'm chatting with a whole group of people, like in the room, as if I'm there. We are chatting like face to face. So this is why I said I have to keep, even if I did not upload since Tuesday, Wednesday, I had to keep you guys. I have to come up here. Let's just talk about it. How, if you're in Nigeria, how are you doing? How are you doing? And if you're not in Nigeria, please say hi. Tell me where you are joining me from. Tell me your country. We can also discuss about your country, because this life is all about us. Okay, all about us here. We are here to shout about everything, seek for solution, ask question, and we still get the answer. Okay, so if you're not in Nigeria as well, tell me where you are joining me from, and let's pick up the discussion. Okay, you can actually bring any topic you want to, or any question you want to ask. Okay, so yes. Um, Odima, my sister. Hey, how are you feeling after this whole thing that went down in our country? I hope you're bouncing back, because it affected everybody. Like everybody, this thing is not like, it's not like before there was, oh, thank God it didn't affect, it didn't happen in Igbo land. Thank God it didn't happen in ours. This thing hits home and abroad, like home and abroad Nigerians. It hits every one of us. Like if anybody that said they did not get the hit of what happened, I don't know the kind of heart the person has, but me, I got the hit very bad. What I have noticed is that this protest has started as national movement for the first time, differently how the country used to do it. Yes, and that is amazing. And the way they organize the protest, the God bless every one of them, because I'm not going to say only celebrities. I'm taking with celebrities, but the individual that actually, actually accept the coordination by the celebrities, the individuals that accepted it. Everybody was calm. If they didn't do that shooting, things would have been different, because these people were calm. These people were just following instruction. They were just in a spot asking for one thing in one voice. I think this is a good movement. Even if they try, they stop it, they send those their hood people, these thugs on the streets, because they are actually, this government underestimated the power of cell phone. They underestimated the power of this generation. They underestimate, because most of them don't know how to use a cell phone. Most of them just have it to make a call, or to claim that they are using the Christina, stop climbing the water. Most of them are using it as people that has money and can afford any phone, and whenever they want to, oh god, this girl, this my daughter, make her let everybody everything stay like I don't know what I'm the girl can't disturb. So most of them underestimated the power of cell phone. They didn't understand what that cell phone, what people can do with the cell phone. So most of the videos that at the end they were watching, they were surprised, because most of them wanted to use the old method. Now when they do something, everything die there, nobody knows what is happening, nobody will see it coming, nobody saw nobody, in fact nobody will see. Even if they see it, they won't come out to tell that they saw. They are eyewitness. They don't know that with cell phone you don't have to be eyewitness. Cell phone, you record it live, you send it to blog, to the news, to anybody you want to send it. You can send it to international human rights. Christina, my god, guys, sorry, she started again. So they don't know that with cell phone, even one click can destroy the world with cell phone. So they underestimated the power. This is why most of them were at the end shocked, like they were shocked what went down, how the world got to know, how the world responded about everything. So they were shocked. They didn't even that policeman that killed that man, the civilian was already on the floor. Why do you have to finish him? He was not armed. You guys have beaten him enough. He was on the floor. He didn't have any arm, and he's a father. I don't know the kind of parents these people are, because I'm a mother, and I can't bring myself solo to harm another person's child. You beating this guy, he is almost lifeless on the floor, and you still went ahead to use a gun on him. What kind of human being does that? I saw his own video, because he ran away and the people of Lagos actually catch him and dealt with him. They gave him his own cup of tea. I'm not in support of violence. I don't support violence in my life. Never have I ever supported violence in my but I don't know why people are so mean, so wicked. Why did they even go to that thing? like even if they are there, okay, let's say if the soldiers want to be there, they will have just go there just to protect them, because those people that were there don't have any means of going back. So if you love your country, they have your country flag, why not go back? Okay, you can stay there with them. If they ask you to stay there for a duty, you can stay there with them, but these people went out of control. i I know this is a new beginning, this is a new Nigerian, this is a new Nigeria, because I'm so proud of everyone that stood up irrespective of anything. They stood up, voicing out, bringing out evidence, talking about it, and not trying to hide about anything that went down that day. Honestly, um, it affected everyone, my dear. My sister, yeah, like, that day I went for that Tuesday night. My girlfriend that turned 47 years old. If you're following me on Instagram, you guys you must have seen the post I made before started making this protest post, the shooting post. So I was out on a dinner because my friend organized just few of us, about five of us, or there are six of us. We went out for a dinner. So I didn't know that this whole thing was going on. I just made a post. I wasn't checking Instagram. So when I was in the car, when we are coming back, so I picked up my phone to check on Instagram. The first thing I clicked was that bullet. I clicked that I clicked on that live stream. Jesus Christ! If you see, ndị Igbo na-akpọ ya akpata oyi, ghost pimple, I think that is what it's called. If you see how the thing is like something, a cloud just fall on top of my head. I screamed in the car. I wasn't driving, my friend was driving. I had to off the phone again to calm down a bit. Then I open it again. I couldn't bear it. I put the volume down. I said, let me come back. As soon as I entered house, I played the video. I was like, what is going on? That's destroyed. Like, I've never felt like that in a very long time. In a very long. I don't know the family. I don't have to know them. But that is inhuman. That art is completely inhuman art. That is very, very bad. Nobody has to experience that. Even those that are still alive, but they were there seeing those oh God. It's not a good feeling, because if you've never heard gunshot before, Cosimo, I'm busy here. You don't have to. Okay? Close the door. Go over there with your sister. Or you go to the room with your sister. Okay? Sorry guys, I had to stop this move. Go with her. It's really, really not good. It's really bad. The feeling was not, it wasn't a good feeling at all. Hi, happy Sunday. The so-called politicians never expected something like that. Something like this will happen. They never expect. I say they are using big phones. They are almost of them are old. They are using big phones, so they don't really know how technology of these days works. They don't know, so they think it was 1960 or maybe 10. If I don't know what they were thinking. Cosimo. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know how they wanted the youth to react. I don't know. They underestimated the technology. They actually underestimated the power of the technology, because if they don't, they will have known that even if they off that CCTV, what did they call it again? The camera. They off the lights. That cell phone can still capture everything that is happening. They forget that there is something that is called GoPro. Hey. GoPro. They forget that something that is called drone that can fly in your window that will touch you knowing. They don't forget that there are a lot of technologies that can capture the images without them being close to you, like a cell phone. They forget that sometimes you'll be looking at something that you don't know that is a camera. They don't know that this is the generation of technologies, and if you are not careful out there, whatever you do, your whole life will be out there live on the internet, and the whole world is, it's not just Nigeria, the whole world will be watching what you're doing. This is what they fail to understand. They underestimated the power of technology of these days. They didn't expect it. They thought it's something that would just be in they can just buy Nigerian TV news like Channel News did not update that. Other people are updated, but Channel News claim that their system is breakdown. They are trying to reboot their system. Channel News did not air that live, but others were airing it. So they thought it's something that they will send to Channel News, and they will bargain or tell the owner, maybe the owner is a politician, they will tell, they don't air this. They don't know that it's not anymore about TV. Nobody watches TV anymore. People get their information on the internet. Nobody reads newspaper anymore. It's not about something that they will go to newspaper and ask the newspaper to edit. So for them, they were thinking that everything will end up in the TV, on Nigerian national TV, and they will edit, talk about the part they want to talk about, just like Buhari that just come online, that just talk about his own interest and whatever he's doing, and that is what they thought is going to happen. They don't know that that is worldwide. When you enter on the internet, it's not anymore Nigeria matter, it's now worldwide matter. The whole world will watch it. That is what they don't understand that, and they were shocked, like all of them were shocked that everything was, and now they are trying to, I read a post where they made a comment that the guy, the girl DJ, the girl, the young lady that was there, the celebrity that was there, that she photoshopped everything, that she is not real. How can you deny something that a lot of people has proof? How can you deny something that I watched? Because after Buhari gave speech, a lot of people started bringing out their evidence. She made a video showing the whole cartridge of the bullet there. How can you deny that? How can you deny the fact that she carried the young people that you shoot under the soldiers? How can you deny that? The video is on the internet. How can you deny that she was a live, like, witness? She was there. And when they find that, I remember when everybody was tweeting about she being arrested or she being killed and all that. It was, if you haven't watched her video, go to watch her video. She didn't even know. She was busy saving lives. She was busy picking lives. She was busy making people to stay safe, not knowing that she was also a target, like that targeted her. A guy took a bullet for her. Another young Nigerian you took a bullet for her. If not, maybe we will have been saying a different thing by now. But thank God that she is live, and she's the witness. She's alive, and nothing will happen to her. Nothing will happen to that young lady. Nothing will happen to her. God will not. Anybody that plan any evil on that lady is back to sender, honestly, because that girl, she's a hero. And those that died, they are hero. And those that were dead, they are hero. They are hero of this generation. They are the hero of this generation. Honestly, yes, I only hope that the protest will turn to a political movement to reform the country. They don't want to make it a political movement. They would just want a better country. They just want a better, accountabilities. They just want government to take accountable of what they do, because you can't tell me that a snake swallowed how many millions or billions of dollars in Nigeria in the office. How is that possible? You can't tell me that a man that was given billions of dollars to do something in the country use it to buy a bulletproof car moving around, and when they ask him what he did with the money, all he could do was to form fainting. He fainted. And if they don't push harder, nobody will talk about it anymore. How many banks? I think it's time. I know we have a lot of, I'm so thankful, grateful that Nigerian right now has a lot of intelligent youths home and abroad. Very, very intelligent. It's not like the ones born in 1960, where they studied, they went to the best university you can ever think of in this world. They are one of the best in the world. When they talk about education, you will see Nigerians smashing out of that industry, like that group of the highest educated people in the world. I'm so happy that Nigerians find themselves in these positions, that the government, because the politicians are not educated, they still want to use the old format to follow the educated ones. And now thank God that the youth right now are smarting them, because even if the youths are not on the street, it doesn't mean that they are quiet. And this is why they are calling off the hoodies, people that are breaking people's stores, people that are breaking people's houses, people that are looting to stop, because this is not the way. This is what the government want the youth to do. So this is why they are asking people to stop, because why are you breaking into another Nigerian property, private property that they've suffered labor to put up? Government don't care about anyone. This, we have to stand together as one. We have to start looting from people, because there are people that are in higher positions all over the world that are fighting this war for us. The ones in Nigeria might start it, but the ones in abroad, home abroad, have taken over this protest. So this is why I keep sharing on my social media that people should stop, advise their people to stop looting others, because they're not doing the government, they are doing their own fellow citizens that have worked hard to set up a business for themselves. So we have to give our voice, we have to use our language, we have to use any means they can understand to talk to them to stop looting people, because they're not looting the government properties. Government don't get, they have banked their children will not suffer, because they have banked enough abroad for them. They have made a lot of plan abroad. Your fellow Nigerians that struggle from the scratch, no help, no connection, nobody help, to the way they are today, you go there, you destroy their property. It's not a happy thing. Yeah, they are doing this whole thing to their fellow Nigerians and not the politicians. So I keep saying on my social media, my Instagram, stop. They have to stop. They have to stop doing this thing. I even make calling my people all over the world. I say, if you know somebody that is doing this thing, you have to tell them to stop, because you're not doing it to the politicians, you're doing this thing to your fellow Nigerian citizen that is suffering like you. And I think we need to create more awareness about that. We need to tell our friends, our families back home, or if you are back home, you tell them, use the language they understand, to let them on, because they don't understand. Most of them are hungry, I understand, but being hungry does not mean that you go to destroy another man's property or burn down something that you can benefit from, because most of these properties they are burning down are for the people, the buses that was burned down. I don't really want to go into deep, but most of the time, most of the things that are burned down is something that the masses will benefit from. Destroying those kind of things, they are not good, because at the end of the day, the politicians might come back and say, oh, we don't care, they destroy it, we don't care to provide some that kind of service again for the citizen. You and I and other people that are in Nigeria that we suffer it. Even if I come to Nigeria now and I needed that service, I won't get the service. So it's best we try to advise our people to stop. Call them, call the community, call the youth, let them come together to understand that this fight is not fight about fellow Nigerians. It's about corruption. It's about time they stop destroying things and allow the youth that are in the power, in the higher place, to resolve this thing in a very intelligent way. So that's it. I don't know, but the government are actually enjoying the looting that is going on, because now they have something to stand for, the looting and the rest of them. But that is not what the protest was all about. And I thank God that the youths are not backing down. I thank God that everybody is fixing mouth, everybody is doing one thing or the other to make sure that we have a better Nigeria. Because I want to take my kids to Nigeria. I want my kids, when they grow up, they can travel. I want them to travel and I don't have to be worried that they are in Nigeria. I want them to love Nigeria. I want them to embrace Nigerian culture, to know more about where I come from, because they are part of Nigeria. So I want a better Nigeria. So I have to use my page to promote this until people hear, because even if they don't hear, one person at least get the message, and from that person that get the message from my page will pass it to another person, the person will pass it to another person. This is how it's work. This is why they keep saying share, create hashtag, make sure that we create awareness over what is happening right now. Today my girl will not leave me alone, so I will be checking in and out. It's okay, Miri, it's okay, sis, it's okay. I don't think these old people will let it go. Many those that pass, rest in peace. May they are so rest in peace, the old people, because before, the old people would think that it's something that will die in Nigeria and something that only the news station will air. But this one now is more than what the news station, Nigerian television station will air. This one is something that the whole world is watching while this it's happening. This one is something that is happening, and it's not only Nigerians that see it and pass the news to another station. This is something that the whole world saw when it was happening. So they can't no matter how they want to try to deny, they can't deny it. So I believe that if the children of these politicians have conscience, because charity begins at home, you know, this thing made me think about when I was 10 years. I am a daughter of a politician in Nigeria, in Anambra State. My dad died when I was 11, going to 12 years old, but he was a politician. So, those little baby experience, I could, it's, and it's not, I started understanding what was going on then when I was 10 years old in 1990, because he won the election. My dad won the election in 1990 in Anambra State. So it's not I become I I'm getting it now. So this thing that is happening, the charity begins at if the children actually, if they really felt what happened in Nigeria or what is happening in Nigeria, they had to stand up to their parents. They have to tell their parents, I can't be in abroad and have a dual passport. I can't be here enjoying another man's labor while my fellow youth of Nigerians are in Nigerian suffering. They have to push their parents. But if they shut their mouth and sit down and keep enjoying the money and watching their people suffer, I'm not sure anything will change, you know. So the children has a role to play in this. If they actually condemn what happened, they have to like they have to stand up for their parents. They have to tell their parents enough is enough. When they give you money, when you are in a seat, when you are doing something, you have to work for the citizen. You don't have to kill the citizen. Even police officers, their children has to talk to them. I actually, in the other part of Nigeria, is also other soldiers, because all the soldiers, when we talk about police and soldiers, they are not all bad. I have experience of good police officers. Okay, also have experience of army. My uncle was a colonel in Nigerian army, and I also have experience in the when it comes to navy as well. I have an uncle that was a navy. I had an uncle that was a soldier, and they are all in a high rank. Okay, so I've had experience of good and bad ones. These people are not all bad. So it's also for us, the kids, children of these soldiers, police, SARS, etc., to stand up and advise their father, their mother. When they see a fellow Nigerian like that, let them treat them right. Let them treat them right and not use that harsh, that way. You can be working for the government today. Maybe your children are safe in Lagos, but they might not be safe in another state. Maybe you are serving in Lagos and you live in Lagos, or you live in Port Harcourt. Your children might be safe there, but when they travel from that state, out of that state to another state, they won't be safe. So it's also the children of this, the children has a very big role to play in this. So as the politicians, the kids has to talk to the relatives has to talk to them to do the right thing. And even when it comes to the uniform, the kids of these police officers, the armies, the SARS, whatever it is called, they have to also talk to their parents that if you are the one shooting these people in this state, what about me? Because if I travel to another state and I encounter somebody like you in another state, I might get killed, at long line. So that is how it is. We have to start digging. The charity has to start from home, because if we ignore it, nothing will happen. Nothing, things will continue happening the way they are happening. If the children ignore it, thinking that they are safe in the state where they are, they might, when it hits the father in another state, it's not going to be good. So I think it's a work every Nigerian has to do in one way or the other, even the ones that are not related to the military ones, police or SARS or anything. Even in individuals, the hoodies, the one destroying properties, I think the civilians also has a very long way to play to make here. Talk to them, talk to your friends, talk to your families, talk to anybody. If you know somebody that's looted something, even asking them to take it back is another good example that we want to set for Nigerian people right now. This is the only way forward for me. I don't know about you guys, but I think this is the only way forward to this whole thing that is happening right now. um I don't I'm joining you from Zambia. Next year we are going to the pool. So I pray everything will go smoothly. Oh, everything will go smoothly. By the grace of God, everything will go smoothly, definitely, because other Africans are actually picking up, adjusting because of the movement that is happening right now in Nigeria. So other Africans are adjusting a lot right now. So everything will go smoothly by the grace of God, by the special grace of God. This will go smoothly. Trust me. Let's keep praying, because this is not a fight of it. This is not only physical fight. This is also fight of, it's a spiritual fight as well. So if we think about that, we have to also put each country, African continent, the whole world, because a lot of people, a lot of countries are actually suffering. So we have to put the whole world in our prayers as well, because if this world is not safe, our children are not safe, we are not safe as well. Because go over there, okay, please. I will only have one hand to handle one person. Yeah, I know. She has it. I have it here. See the palette that were discovered. That is a very horrible thing that happened, my sister. Even one of the politician in Lagos State was saying that he intend to share it on his birthday. Was that meant for your birthday? That was what the communities, everybody, companies, agencies contributed money to share. How many months ago I saw a lot of people crying of hunger in Nigeria, and you kept that, you sat on it. You see your own people hungry, starving. You see children, you're just handing a loaf of bread, carbohydrate to these children. What is carbohydrate? They know that there are food stored in a place that will favor these children. Who are the leaders who are the leaders of tomorrow in Nigeria, if not for those children? Cosmo, take your sister and go, okay, please go on TV, okay? So it's so sad that sad that they did that. They packed. I shed tears for that. Oh God. When they say you never know where you are until something happens, we should appreciate every moment of our life. Cosimo, please. We have to start appreciating every moment in our life. Whenever we find ourselves, we have to appreciate it, even if things are not working the way we want them to work. But at least we see roof over our head. We see 3 square meal, eat in a day, eat what we want. Cosimo, go. Cosimo, please go to on TV. Thank you. We eat 3 square meals in a day. We should appreciate wherever we are, because after that, I hope they won't sell it. I hope most people that pack that thing won't sell it. And I actually applaud those that, because they are the ones that went on the street of Lagos, and start sharing it to the people, that the beggars that were on the streets. I applaud those young youths. I really, really applaud them for giving out most of those COVID-19 food they took from the government warehouse. I actually, if we have this kind of heart in Nigeria, where we share, even if we don't have enough, but we still share for others that are mostly in need. I think we're going to have a better. I think we are heading the road we are going to. I think it's, if we keep this perspective, I think we are heading to a better place. A better place, because I have never in my life, in my 35 years old life, I've never, yes, in case you don't know, that is my age. I have never seen where Nigerians are this united, asking for one thing. And when the tribal message started coming in, post started coming in, they cancel it immediately. People started being against it, voicing out about it. I'm so super proud of the youth of this generation. Honestly, I'm so happy to be alive, to be part of this movement, because it's a movement that will benefit my children, that will benefit not just my children, but every young, every Nigerian. Okay, so it's really nice. It's really, really good. I really like it. Greed and wickedness, my sister, the greed and the wickedness. But he tweeted that his intention was to share it on his birthday. I believe that man, his kids are not in Nigeria. You store the food that was meant to share to the citizen how many months ago, on your birthday. How does that got to do with your COVID and your birthday. How do you know? How did they connect? Like, I can't really do the mathematics. How did they connect? Because you kept people's food in your home and claiming that you want to share it on your birthday. How is that possible? Because you close that wardrobe. Why are people so heartless? Like, heartless, very heartless. People's food agency contributed money and you kept the food. And I also saw a Twitter of a lady that says she just bought a bag of rice that is written not for sale. They've started selling this rice already. She has a proof. She showed the rice, a bag of rice written not for sale, but she paid for it. So that means that they've started selling this rice. They've started selling this food. These people are heartless. They are wicked. They are wicked. No. People think Buhari is the only problem Nigeria has, but other they have to look into other politicians, because Buhari is not the only problem we have in Nigeria. No way. No, he's not. He might not be working well, but he is not the one that packed food in his house. He's not the one that put the location of all the warehouse where they store the food. He might be the president, but he's not the one that packed those food there. He might not be working well, but the food, haba. And they sleep at night. They eat. Their children eat. They still go to bed and sleep at night. I don't know how they do that. Honestly, I don't, because most of the time those videos actually give me sleepless nights. Cosimo. Imagine what the man is saying, sharing the prayer food on his birthday as if it is his property. I'm telling you, I was shocked. I was like, is he even ashamed of himself? Was he even I'm not sure these people actually think. I think these people thought that they're dealing with an ignorant generation. They thought that the generation they're dealing with right now are ignorant. If that is my father, I would delete his account. Wallahi. I would delete my father's account. If that is my father, I would take his phone, I would delete his Twitter account. After that Twitter, you store the food that is meant for the public on your birthday. You want to use it to do, oh, you're a good government, you're a good leader, you care about your people. Food that you did not pay for. Christina, that is my glasses. Food that you did not pay for, you will reserve it on your birthday. That is wickedness. That is wickedness of the. As if it's my father, I will delete his Twitter, I will torment him. Honestly, pick it up, Christina. It's so wicked. Some content creators didn't speak of. They were busy sharing other content. This concerns all of us. Not nice at all. Because Christina, give me my glasses. Most of us that are in abroad, we think we overcome, the song we say, we overcome by the blood of the land, and they think they will overcome it, not knowing that as long as you are in that country, you are from that country, your family, you must have one or two relatives there. Yes, your kids are abroad, you get birth to all your children abroad, but one day your children will want to go back to that country where you come from. Cosimo. So this is what most of them don't understand. I don't know how, everybody is different anywhere, I will say, but I don't really know how people are feeling. I don't know how they are thinking. I don't really know, honestly. But me, I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand the whole situation. I mean, abroad, but I have families. I have relatives. I want to go back to my country. Even in my hometown, probably by next year, they will start building airports in my hometown. I want a better country where I can be proud of. I want to fly down to Nigeria. Christina, you don't want me to be angry, okay? Oh yeah, go give it to Papa now. Okay?
No.
Fine, bravo. Amore, please, can you give them one chocolate from the chocolate that is in the mobile there? I have to look for something to keep Christina busy. Give her the chocolate and take the pencil from her hand. I don't know how people think, my sister, but what can we do? We can't say anything. We just have to do our best. We will not use because of what others are doing and not put us our own voice too, because in a way we still, everybody still have to voice out. So if one person did not, we can always do the voice out. Cosmo, leave it, I will do it later. No. Leave it, Cosmo. Last, Nigeria is still our father's land. Last, Nigeria is still our home. Last, I'm a citizen of this country. But you know what? My place of birth, Nigeria. Yes, I'm a citizen. But when they were asked place of birth, Nigeria, I can't deny that because I wasn't born in Italy. I was born in that country. I was born and raised. So last, Nigeria, now our country. And now we go fix them. Whether we like them or not, unless we love how the whole situation is going right now. But if we don't like it, we have to put out our voice. We are not present there, fine. Okay, you can post. If you're on social media, you can do the post. You can, create awareness. You can send message. One person will see, maybe it's only one person will see it on your page. The person will take the same message and post on their page or take it to the community. And that is how, Mama, that is the power of social media, you know. Papa, cashew nut. Oh, give them cashew nuts if they want. No, cioccolato. Amore, please give them chocolate that is in the mobile there, where there is candy, please. Give them that chocolate there, please. Imagine how did they sleep among the body was shaking while following the story on your Instagram. The way you call customer and give him that eye of African mother. The eye of African mother. My sister, since I started, I become a content creator. I love doing it, being how did they put it again, consistent on it for, it's not even up to 3 years or 4 years, especially Instagram, taking Instagram very serious. Even on my YouTube, when I started YouTube channel, I wasn't serious on YouTube until after 2 years. Okay, I have never, let me just talk about Instagram, never ever spent the time I spent on Tuesday night, on Wednesday, from morning till night, till yesterday. I've never spent that time in a month on Instagram before. Like, if Instagram actually, they were saying to me that I've seen all the posts of my people I'm following. Like, I've seen all the posts. They are now recommending posts to me because I was glued, looking for updates to share, looking for things that will help people, looking for a way to create. I was glued because I was pained. It was painful. I was calling it. I said I was feeling the pain. It was so much because the ones that die are people's children. It could be anybody. I don't know how this politician. No, I actually asked myself, but how did these people go to sleep at night? Because I'm not the one that committed those things, but I couldn't sleep. I don't know how they do it though. I don't know, but I don't even know how their children sleep at night. I don't know how their relatives enjoy other people's money and watch people stay. Because I can't have it all and sit down on top of my money and see someone that is hungry and I cannot give that person food to eat. So I don't know how those people will sit on their money that don't even belong to the money that belongs to the masses. You sit on it. Your father gave you millions. You go to club and squander them, forgetting that there are children that actually need 1 square meal a day to survive. I don't know how these people are. I don't know what they are thinking. Your father might be, bigger than you, stronger than you, but what about you helping out of your own pocket money, those millions that are stuck in your bank account? What about you doing your own charity work outside your father to show the world or to tell yourself that I am not like my father? I don't know how they do it. I don't know how the children take those monies and they still sleep at night. They still club, they still shop, whatever. I'm not saying they cannot, they can sleep, they can buy, but having all that money and not think about the poor is ridiculous. It's insane. It's insane. I've never seen a country that are heartless like that. Very heartless set of human beings. I don't know if I will say God forgive them or God punish them. I don't want to say because this is insane. Cosimo, Cosimo, Cosimo. Imagine how I saw one content creator busy with her stuff. I unfollowed that heartless person. Imagine I got 3 followers, but I was sharing even I slept at 2 p.m., 2 a.m. thinking how I can help. Christina, non si grida. My dear, I couldn't even sleep because I was thinking if I sleep now, maybe there is a content I will share to help somebody that I couldn't share. I had to fight with myself to sleep. I have, even if I'm a YouTuber, doing Vlogtober or December vlog or uploading daily, my phone, sometimes my phone is out of my hand. I can just do vlog and drop my phone and not glue on social media. I have never glued on social media the way I did these past days. My phone can be with me. I can upload video every day, but my phone might be with me maximum in a day. Maximum in a day, 3 hours, 3, 4 hours. The rest, I'm busy. My phones are down. But this one, I didn't let my phone out of my hand. I was like this. I was refreshing. I was going on Explorer. I was looking for what to share, how to get people get information that will save their life, how to get people information, how to get information across that will save people's life. That was what I was doing. I don't know how people can just feel that it's none of their business and keep doing what they're doing. I don't know. I applaud them for having that kind of heart. Christina, not secret. Cosimo, you don't want us to, how it's going to end. You don't want that to happen, right? Christina, give it to me. Sorry, guys. I had to put the kids in order because if I don't, they won't listen. They won't listen. So I really don't know how everything is happening, how people can be so heartless like that. But anyhow, at the end of the day, it's their life. We can't control them. It's their life. So everybody has answer to whatever they are doing. That is what I will say. They all have answer. Let's see, you need to teach us Italian or talking Italian for a day. Really? I don't know where to start. This is what Italian. This teaching Italian is not easier. Me myself here, 6 years in this country, and I'm still struggling with Italian. Both of you should go that way. Cause open your eyes so as you don't off my lights. You don't want to do that, okay? Open your eyes because if you cry, you're going to have problem with me. This is my children. I have to make them understand when I'm busy and when I'm not busy. They have to respect my own private time. I don't have to send them out always. They have to learn to respect my time. Um, don't scare me. I said don't scare you. No, Italian language is one thing about Italian language. Italian language is sweet when you speak. Also, you learn fast when you have people around you that speak Italian. Like if I'm to live with my mother or my father-in-law, my brother-in-law, my all the relatives in-laws in the South Italy, maybe my Italian will be far better than how it is right now. Now here it's just me inside the house with my husband and my kids. I see my friends once in a while. Only this summer that I try to, go to the park and meet other mothers and other parents. But the only way is to go, for me, the only way is to go to the school, and while you are in the school, you have to also interact because I know a lot of words in Italian. I understand Italian. I can read Italian. If not, I wouldn't have passed my driving school. But speaking it good, like speaking good Italian, I'm still struggling with it a lot, like a lot. I might speak, I might know what to say, but when I start speaking, I will say the other. I will put the verb. I will turn the verb upside down because there are a lot of verbs that you need to put in writing. Like you need to put them. If you don't put them correctly, you don't get it. You fail. So that is one problem. The problem is the verbs. That they have a lot of verbs, and you have to fix them. They're not English is hard, but when it comes to Italian is more a bit harder because of the verb that that surround the language. So even sometimes even Italians don't speak a good Italian as well. So that is it. But I don't want to learn Italians on the street, because if a lot of people learn the simple Italians, but if you really want to learn the real Italian, you have to speak with the real Italians, and you have to go to the Italian school. This is the only way. So I'm still trying to, push myself more towards learning Italian language. I just don't want to stop where I am right now, thinking that I understand Italian. I still want to push ahead, and I'm starting that soon as well. um, the language is not easy. You keep learning and learning. Yes, exactly. But one thing I love about, before, back home, most of the time we take education, or maybe because of the what the lecturers and the rest are doing to us in the school, so we think that sorting with money is all that. I'm not saying all schools are like that, I'm not saying all the lecturers are like that, okay? So we most of the time we get carried away by sorting out and not actually putting in our mind into that to learn. But after going to driving school here in Italy, most of the things that the teacher was talking about in the school, most of the even practical and theories study that I did when I was in Italian school, is helping me right now, because when I'm driving right now, those he's well, because he's a guy, he's a man. All the teaching will be on my head while I'm driving, how to concentrate, how to do everything. The whole teaching will be there right here, because I didn't have to. I have to pay attention to the study, to the teacher, to what they're saying if I really want to be successful in that aspect. So we have to learn. It's not easy, but I love it. I really, really love it. I'm going back to school soon enough. Soon enough, I'm going to talk to you guys about it when time come. Okay. It's going to be hard, I think, because my in-law speaks Napolitano. I mix it with Italian. I will watch. I will catch words and start talking, and someone will be like, "No, that's Napolitan." Yes, that means your husband speaks more of the um Napolitan, because like my husband, if he's talking to his father, he sounds different when he's talking to a different another. Yes, love. When he's talking to his friends or colleagues, when he's having a deep discussion with his dad. Cosmo, you don't have to force her to do what she don't want to do. If she said no, you have to respect that no. Okay? Okay? Learn to respect people's opinion. So, if my husband is talking with the dad, sometimes I don't even understand what they are saying, because they're using their accent. It's what we call accent. They are talking dialects. They are using their dialect to discuss. So it's like that. So if your husband often talk to you with the dialect, Napolitan, and also you hear him a lot of time talk to the parents with that particular, hey, don't scream, Cosmo, please leave this girl alone, leave her alone. You don't want me to get angry on video, on live chat with you. So if that is the reason why you are speaking Napolitan and not Italian, you need to tell him to break it down for you, at least use it more of Italian. But I really want to learn dialect. It's not bad learning. Christina, stop screaming. Go to the other mirror. Cosmo, take her to the other mirror. Go to the other mirror. I have how many mirrors in this house? Go to the other one. My kids won't let me, guys. So I think this is why, because he always have discussion with Napoli. This is why you speak more of Napoli. But it's not bad. If you can speak Napolitan, you can as well speak Italians. You can speak Italian as well. Cosimo, Cosimo, Cosimo. Language. Ijoma, I'm scared though. Been 6 years with hobby, but I can't hold a conversation. You can't. It's because it's your husband. Cosimo, please. Cosimo, please. It's because it's your husband. You know how to hold a conversation. Look for someone else. Maybe Italian lady. Maybe someone else that is not your husband. Look for that person. You will learn more when you speak with another person. Christina, you want me to put you down? Then shut up. You learn with when you talk with another person that I can't hold a conversation in Italian with my husband. I can understand whatever he's saying in Italian, but I will end up replying to him in English. But if I'm outside the house, I've done an interview online, just me. My husband wasn't in the room, just me. and the person, and all the conversation went 2 hours. Conversation was all in Italian. I gave my reply all in Italian, but I can't do that with my husband. Like having a conversation with my husband, I can't do that with him. It's not because I don't want to do it, but because it's, you will feel, you will switch to, the normal way you usually. Christina, you will switch to the usual way you normally talk to him. So that is how it is. So if you want to hold a conversation in Italian, you don't, I think it's not, you can't do that with your husband. You can only do that with another person that is not your husband. That is how it is. Hold on, guys. So just look for someone, either Italian or anybody that speaks Italian, that you can sometimes have a conversation. You can actually take lessons online, because I believe most of the teachers. Cosmo, you are distracting me and it pisses me off so much that you don't respect my own time. As most of the teachers, Italian teachers, actually have online classes that you can actually pay them and spend some time. Your husband can look up for that. Like they can find it here in Italy. You just have to do the payment, and both of you and the Italian teacher will have a Zoom 2 hours lesson. A lot of teachers do that now. Zoom 2 hours lesson with the teacher, and every maybe 3 times a week you can do that. It will help you a lot. It's another way that you can, as you don't live in Italy, it's another way to learn Italian by Zoom. Let's see. Hello Tessie, hi Kitty. Tessie, hello Tessie, happy Sunday to you and family. Just saw the message now. I rushed to watch. Hope I'm not missing a lot. No, you're not really missing a lot. Christina, can you go to Papa? Go take some cashew nuts, okay? Go to take cashew nuts. No, you didn't miss a lot. My kids are becoming to bug me so bad right now that it's not, you didn't miss a lot. Maybe you, if you have time, you can watch. We were talking about what went down in Nigeria, and then switch to Italian conversation right now. So I'm not sure you can have a time, to get to run through it. Just wish me luck, my sister. Are you have all my luck, okay? I wish you all the best, but this is the only way to do it. I also, for anybody that is back home or maybe married to Italian but not living in Italy, this is the only way to get it done. Cosimo, you are distracting me by doing that, okay? So the only way to get it done is to look for a teacher in the country, okay? Tell your husband to ask for teacher in Italy. You register with them, you do the payments, you'll be having Zoom call. A lot of teachers do Zoom lesson right now. You're having Zoom lesson with them. Wherever you are, no matter the country where you are, you'll be having a Zoom lesson with the teachers. They do that a lot right now. There are a lot of teachers that volunteer to do that, and also they earn money from it, because they are teaching online. They also earn money from it. Sometimes it's not expensive. Sometimes it can be expensive. Depends the teacher, okay. So, but there are a lot of possibilities of learning Italian in the country. Just find a teacher that you spend 2 hours 3 times a week or twice a week with. It will help you a lot. Like you will learn a lot of things from that. Trust me, because I have tried that. I have done Italian exam online in the house 2 hours. I'm just with the teacher on a Zoom call. She's on Zoom call. It's just me. I locked myself up for my kids because I didn't want any distraction. We are talking in Italian. Every conversation I had was in Italian, 2 hours. Okay, so you can do it. Trust me. You just put the kids aside, put yourself away from 2 hours just to focus and get that done. If you do it, before you know, you will start picking up a lot of verbs, a lot of words, a lot of things in Italian. This is the only way, because thank God for technology, thank God for the internet. We can do anything via Zoom call or Skype call or video call. Okay, it's another way to help, because even some people are doing online studying. You can be in your house and you study online, just like what this COVID did. A lot of students are at home using the studying online by video call, Zoom call, and the rest. I just really good luck to you guys. So that is how to do it. You can do it, okay? You can do it. If you come late, you can. Let me just summarize all the conversation we had. We talked about the whole situation going around Nigerians and everything, how the situation and the, bringing solution and creating awareness about what is happening in Nigerians, what is happening in Nigeria right now. So, and finally we enter the Italian language um, topic. Okay, so I hope you don't miss that. All right. So does anyone have any other question to ask me? Do you have any other question to ask me, please? You can ask me any question here, okay? So, and I don't know if this is right, no, I have talked about it in one of my live chats about going to school in Italy and all that. So do you have any other question? Hi, prerogative. Oh, hi, welcome here, sis, welcome. Um, so do you, any other one has another question? Are you guys on lockdown again? Okay, that is a good one. We are on like I said last time, I'll call it semi-lockdown. The reason why I call it semi-lockdown is like we are almost in like today, the shopping malls are closed. Every shopping mall, even the electronics shops are closed today. Even street stores like maybe you want to go clothing shopping, they are all closed. Even in the city, the only store that are open are Nigerians protesting in Italy as well. They did yesterday. I saw it yesterday. They did it in Milano yesterday. I didn't get to join. They did it in Milano yesterday. I didn't know the people that organized, but I saw the notification late and I wasn't ready for that. I was really down yesterday. So they did it in Milano yesterday. I don't know about other parts of Italy, but they did it in Italy yesterday, Milan Central Station. So we are on semi-lockdown right now. Like today, all these shops are closed. Any shop you can think of, I name them, even the big stores, they are all closed. The only store that are open right now is the grocery stores. I mean, grocery supermarket. They are the ones that are open. Restaurants are open, but the rest are closed. So, and after 11 p.m., there is a curfew. Right now, after 11 p.m., there is curfew. So if police meet you out and you don't have any reasonable reason of staying up till that late, you have a problem. Okay, you get a fee or they take you. I don't know the consequences, but then you will face the law. So there are curfew for now. The schools are not locked down because they wanted to lock down the school, but thank God that the schools are open. So that is the case right now. I will call it semi-lockdown because Saturday and Sunday shopping malls are, if I'm not mistaken, but I know about Sunday, but I think Saturday is also included. I don't really know much about Saturday, but I know weekends shopping malls are closed. And as shopping malls are closed, all the street stores on Sundays are also closed. You can't shop anything, only online or only food, or go to restaurants or go to the bar. They are the only people that are open. The rest are closed. So it's kind of semi-lockdown. With December, you people will open I Want Italian Christmas. They are, according to the news today, for what I heard, they said they are doing it to make sure that they don't lock down during Christmas period. Like they don't want to lock down during Christmas period. Okay, so this is why they are trying to limit the movement for the infected ones not to continue increasing. So they are trying to reduce the movement of people to enable them leave Christmas open for people to travel to meet their families. So I pray they don't lock down because a lot of people are, even me, I'm actually in panic because I don't want to experience that lockdown thing. During that time I was vlogging about the lockdown. I will go to the supermarket, I will stay on the queue for 2 hours, shopping, parking everything in the car like we are running away for the rest of our lives. So when they talk about lockdown, I'm actually in panic as well. I can't lie to you guys. It affects me mentally. What went down during the quarantine, it actually affected me. Even if I don't talk about it much. When I think about it, so whenever I hear about lockdown, my mind always go back to that March, April, May, June. So it's not something I want to experience again, because it's not a good feeling. So they are trying not to lock down, because a lot of even doctors that treat mostly uh something that relates to mental health and all the rest are talking about it as well. Cosmo, put it there, give it to Papa. So they're talking about it. So I pray they don't go on a second lockdown, because it's not a good feeling. Being locked down, you don't even have a choice to walk on the streets. It's not a good feeling. You can't go to church. Like me now, I only go to pick my son at school and drop him at school, and go to church or the supermarket. I don't really go out more often. So those little places that you have access to, they will lock you out of that. You only have your house, your little space to share. And if you don't have a garden, like I live in a story building upstairs. So if you don't have a garden to go and have a walk, it's something that is it's not a good feeling, guys. I won't lie to you guys. I know I was vlogging throughout the period of the quarantine, and I was laughing. I always put smile on my face, but at the end of the day, it's not a good feeling. So whenever I hear lockdown, it always take me back to that moment, because I don't want a second lockdown. It's not a good feeling, guys. It's not at all. um is Cosimo's school still on? Yes, Cosimo is still going to school right now, because there is no cases. They are trying their best to, every morning they measure fever before he enters school, the parents as well, and they try to keep it clean as much as they can. Like, you guys know that they use two shoes, the one he come into the school with, and then the one he changed before going into the classroom. And after they've locked down everything, they will clean the whole floor, disinfect the whole floor, um before taking the kids upstairs. And after then, when the closing time, when the parents come to pick the kids, they always measure the temperature of the parents that are there to pick their kids before they allow them inside. They 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 always limit how many numbers of people that goes into the school at the same time. So they always limit, and everybody is still keeping the social distancing as well. They don't want people to pack together that much. So they are trying their best. I know they are trying their best. I hope we keep getting positive positive energy towards the school, that nobody gets infected in the school. But for now, his school is still open. He's still going to school. They are still going to school. Nothing happened so far. I pray it remains like that, because it's not a good feeling what is happening right now. It's not a good feeling at all. So that is the whole situation at the moment, guys. God will help us, and will continue to help us, because this 2020, this 2020 has a lot of story, a lot, like a lot of story, a lot of story. But we that are alive will give God all the all the glory. We still pray to be alive. Thanks a lot for your time. Thank you, Ne, for joining me today. So, guys, I'm going to be going off now, because we are in 1 hour 12 minutes. So thank you guys for spending your time with me. If you are joining me right now and you feel to catch up, you can always catch up. Okay, preparing for school tomorrow. Yeah, I'm about to go make a dinner for them, and bath them, and time for bed. Even me, I have some important stuff to start tomorrow, so I need to rest my head as well. So thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by today. If you are just joining, you can quickly run the whole thing to know what we discuss here, and know where you can help, and then know how you can create your own awareness about what is happening in our continent, Africa, and in Nigeria, and Italian school in general. Because thank you so much. I also talk about how to help in Italian school here, so you can run the video if you want. Okay, so I love you guys. Thank you for always coming back here. I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you all. Stay safe out there, and don't give up hope. Okay, do not give up hope. This 2020 might be like this, but there are better things ahead of us. Okay, don't give up hope. Be focused. Appreciate where you are today. Okay, so talk to you guys next Sunday. Peace. Bye.